We're in silver then. We've spawned our sparks for the first turn. Let's see what we can do. Data overload. We need a pathway that runs from... Well, we need these two are joined. That's good. Then we want 1 to 2. So we could go this way. We could come this way. This way looks neater. It needs to cross one other server, so we can't be wholly on blue. But either way, yeah, maybe we do go through this space, but it might be neater just to move these around. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I feel like our neural net is really going to help us with distributed defense as well. So I think we could be okay. We might just have to play it by ear a little bit here. Let's start by, well, I want to act. Where do I want to act? I think just where I am, actually. Let's get a blue down here. No, let's do it here. Let's do it here. Then let's data steal and install. Again, I'm going to ghost here. Let's install a blue installation here. Okay, 2 cards left. Viral Splash is just too dangerous with Viking around. Well, I could just turn this in and buy a duality. I might do that. Now let's think. Shift twice. 2 greens are is quite good. I come this way. I just wonder now whether I play focus for 2 green. I'm thinking something like this. 1. This is a remote shift, remember. You can do that anywhere where you have a green program. 1 and then 2 like this. I thought about this as well, because this obviously puts 2 greens on my red. And I've still got to get them across here. I think I like this one. This is a little trickier than I first thought, but I'm going to save this card. Let's draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get Sonic Scatter, Reroute, Decrypt, Exotic Software. That's nice. And then Data Scan. Okay, all right. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I've decided not to move this server. I've got another blue in here as well. Refresh. It's giving me Neural Splash. Okay, so again, this is helping me. If I wanted to, I could expand my neural net, which is a really great way to control the network, especially with distributed defense coming up. Yeah, interesting. It's possible. Wow. Let's roll these dice. Okay, we've got no start or turn effects, but we do have Viking spawning twice. Okay, let's see where it goes. Green 2. It's here, which means adjacent is this one, yellow 1. All right, that's dangerous, is it? Well, these two are, we've got 2 1s here, so that could be dangerous. All right, second one. Oof. I'm on red, so this means my server, red 3, is down here. There's no one adjacent, so that's staying where it is. All right, things are getting a little bit hairier. A little bit hairier. All right, this is when silver really starts to get you having to focus, and I've got to think about where I want to end. So I don't have to be on my home server. I could potentially be on purple. I've got to get this gold done, but if I can get some green programs on purple, I mean there's 2 up there, but that's a long way away. I wonder if I play Sonic Scatter and shift twice and do this, shift. I can then duality one of these and flip it to blue. How many more do I need? 2, isn't it? So I've got 1 to go in here, and then 1 to go in here. So does that mean I need 1 more? So I could I could use reroute. Show my hand. I could use reroute to buy duality and then duality this one. And then I could use 2 movements. I might use my ghost to move, not my avatar. Keep my avatar here. I think if I move 1, I've got 1 movement left. Okay, that's free. 2. Haven't I done it now? Yeah, I've done it. Now, do I want to move anything else around? But I need to get rid of that. I can shift it away, can't I? Yes, I think that's enough. Ghost comes off. And then I make my way to purple. To move. With my avatar, 1, 2, because from there I can go anywhere. And then I can exotic software, remove 2 of anything, to place an installation of anything. So I could just get rid of these and place another green. And now I'm on purple and I'm staying on purple. Wow. Does that make sense? If I start and end a move action on a server other than their home server, so I can't move off purple. Well, I can, but I can't end the movement. Well, I can move, but I have to end my move on blue, which is fine. So I can cross purple, green, red, yellow. So this is interesting with fragmented. It just changes the dynamics a little bit. I've completed data overload, haven't I? Yes. But it's in danger. I need to defend my pathway. And this is where Viking can be quite mean. And I'm a long way from home up there. But we'll see. Right, I draw my remaining cards. Here they are. I've not actually upgraded a great deal this game. Refresh, and we've got no way. It's another duality. That's mad. That is mad. Wow. Random is as random does. All right, let's roll for sparks. Okay, first one's going in green 5, which is right here. Well, there's a spark here, so that's messed things up properly, hasn't it? Now I've got to get rid of 2 sparks. And I don't want it to go again. If this hits anywhere around here with this second one, that could be trouble. Green, wow, green 6. Green 6 is actually okay. I think green 6 is okay. Yeah, green 6 is here. That's populated already. So we're in danger zone again. There's quite a lot of action around some of these spaces, these double spaces. But this is Viking. It keeps you on your toes. But I can memory steal and deal with these. So let's do that. Memory steal for 2 green. I'm going to shift over here. So shift 1. Just get rid of this thing. I might just put them on purple where I can deal with them. Now this is going to be getting hit. It feels quite dangerous to push this one. I mean, I can't push it here. But I could push it up here, but then we've got another double. I could push it down here and there's another double. I could push it down here and just let a guardian happen. Data overload is going to hit 1 and 3, 1 and 3, isn't it? It is. I think I'm going to have to push it down here where I can do something about it. I mean, this is horrible. This is all horrible. Yeah. I think this is going to create a guardian anyway. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Now, here's the thing. When Viking explodes during the spawn step, it only places, an spark explosion hits every, let me explain. If I had a guardian here, instead of 2 sparks. If this then get hit, I would put one here, 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 here. That's an explosion. But Viking has special rules. Viking says, in case of an explosion during spawn step, they're only placed on odd-numbered adjacent spaces, not every space. So during spawn step, it would only hit these 2. But when we add sparks during success fail, that's not spawn step. So if it hits yellow 1 and explodes, it's going to hit everyone. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Now, I've not got anything to fight sparks. I've just been managing by pushing things around. Is it time for me to do something different? Yeah. Infiltrate for red, data scan for purple. I'm going to buy viral splash. Which one? I think I'm going to get rid of infiltrate. We'll buy viral splash. And then I'm going to play this for its execute effect. Place 2 sparks on your space to place 1 on up to 3 different open spaces anywhere on the network. I think this is where I get red programs on kind of cheaply. And I'm going to ghost. I'm on purple with a green installation, and I'm actually going to ghost down here. And yeah, I know this feels a little bit mad, but I'm gonna try this. This is a little bit of an experiment. Viral splash, place 2 on your space. So you place these, and also because it kind of helps me show you some rules, you place them one at a time. So the first one is going to do this and create a guardian. Okay. The second one's going to go on here and explode to these 2 spaces. Now remember, Viking says, in case of an explosion during the spawn step, they're only placed on odd numbers. This is not the spawn step, so this still happens. Okay. So what I've done is I've put 2 on and taken 2 off, but I've also added a guardian. But in exchange for this guardian, I've got 3 red programs. And the reason why I kind of feel comfortable with this is because if this does get hit during the spawn step, it's going to do nothing. Viking is going to do nothing. This is kind of a safe place. But I do get to place 3 on any 3 open spaces. 1. Do I do that one? 2, 3. Do I do this one? Do I do this one? 3. Do I put them all on purple? I might do this. I might do this. Do I do this? I'm actually wondering whether to do this. This is interesting because then I can play decoy duck. On your current server, swap the spaces of 1 program with one spark. So if I ghost this here, well, it doesn't matter, it's my current server. Why don't I do this? Then I've got Pied Piper left. Relocate 1 from anywhere on the network to your space. So now I can ghost to here and pull a green program over here. Right, this is a little bit dodgy. But I think we've made things a little bit better, or at least tried to make things a little bit better. Okay, let's restart. We got another digital tattoo in here. SMC attack phase. So first off, we got all these spaces where there's reds and blacks are going to fight. I think there's 3 of them, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this one first. So we need the black and the red dice. So let's do this one first. 3 versus 1. So we're on 4, they're on 2, we win. Beautiful. Okay. let's do this one next. So they're on 2, I'm on 1. Ah, it's a draw. So they get 4, we're on 4, we lose. They win on a draw. Okay, let's do this one next. Oh, another draw. Would you believe it? That was horrific. Okay, I think that's the only ones. And then all these other spaces like these, where there's sparks and non-red programs, they're automatically removed. So we tried. We lost 2 out of our 3 that we put on. That one's gone. Anything else? I think that's everything, isn't it? That's everything. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. Well, it was worth the punt. And that's a little bit of the push your luck game that you play sometimes. But I've ended up with 1 red program stuck over here where it's not helping me. I kind of wanted this one to work. Right, never mind. Objective: have a pathway along spaces 1 to X on each of 2 different servers. These path, right, so 1 to X. X is number of deca plus 1, that's 2. So I've got 1 here, the blue ones, blue 1, blue 2, connected by a pathway. Same for red, and they pass through a pathway into green. So a pathway that crosses at least 1 other server. Yep, so we're good. We have succeeded at data overload. Success. They say information is power, and we've just overloaded with a whole bunch of information. Yeah, blue is information. Place 1 black spark on each space, 1 and 3 on the red and yellows. So 1 and 3, that's 3 red, 1 yellow. Okay, we get a guardian here. And then 3 and 1. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that was a dodgy spot. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we've got enough sparks available to see us through. Can we manage? Let's see what happens next. So green up. So 1, 2, 3. These two are going to 4. Up to 4. That's another guardian. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Are we going to lose? Yellow up. 1, 2, 3 goes to 4. 3 goes to 4 is okay. Red up. 1 goes to 2. Blue up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, blue's still okay. Right, but we've got 1, 2, 3 guardians out on the board. Yeah, we let this. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I got a feeling this risk is not going to play off. Right, we're going to push on through. There is a chance that the first die roll we get is going to blow. I thought I was being smart creating that guardian, but it's caused a ton more problems than I realised. That was not a smart move, Ricky. Not a smart move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, we got exotic. I'm refreshing. So those are going on the bottom. Let's see what we draw. We have Nidam ship, decoy duck, sidekick, that's nice, and catalyst. A couple of options. I mean, sidekick in particular looks like it could be good for us. Intel phase, distributed defense. Each avatar must be on a space with a green or red installation, which we are. So we're good here. We've got where we need to be. During start of turn step, the active decker, which is going to be coming up now, places 1 black spark on space 1 on purple, which is here. So this is start of turn step. So if this gets a guardian, it will explode and it's going to hit this and it's going to be game over. All right, so we've got to be taking care of this. But we're on the purple server with a green installation, so we can take care of that. Each time the active decker ends a move action on a server other than their home server, place 3 black sparks on their space. So we can't end on anything other than blue. So we can move to blue. But I don't think we need to. I think we should be okay without moving. The problem is this die roll, because now Viking's going to be placing 2 white sparks. Okay, let's see where the first one goes. You ready for this? This could be game over. Let's see. Blue 3. Blue 3 is here. There's no spark here, so it's going to go into this one because it's Viking. Right, next one. This is white. Okay. Right, here we go. Here we go. Purple 1. Ah. Ouch. That's the danger. That is the danger. Purple 1 is going to put a white guardian here. Nasty. Okay. This might be a problem for us, because this start of turn step, this is going to get hit, and that's going to cause game over, because that's going to hit, which is going to place a spark. It's going to explode here, which is going to hit that, which is going to explode here, and that happens infinitely, and we run out of sparks and guardians. Okay. Wow, yeah, that was a bad roll. A bad, unfortunate roll. I don't think there's anything we can do about this, you know. It's interesting because exotic software is one of those things where we could potentially put a red installation on a space with a white guardian. Exotic software allows us to do that. But we've got to do it with just what's in our hand. And we need enough cards to infect at the same time. I'm just trying to calculate if I've got enough. I need 1 red. I've got to get rid of that. I think I've got 1 chance at this. There's only 1 way to do this that I can see. And that is to spend Data Steal and Decoy Duck as 1 purple. I'd like you to take this away and you think about it. I'm going to discard that, throw that away, and buy Catalyst. Oh, I'm not sure that's right, actually. No, I have to buy Sidekick. That costs 1 red. This is a crazy puzzle, but I think I've got an idea. I don't like having to use Infect to get me out of trouble, but it looks like I've got no choice. Okay, we're going to use Focus for its 2 green commands to do Shift twice. So I can remote shift these 2 in here like this. So what I want to do, I mean, I could even do this. I might actually do this because I think blue will be less useful. So I can push the blue from this space with the green program and push the green program. So that's Shift twice. And then I can use exotic software, remove any 2 colors from your space to place an installation of any color there. So this is a bit strange, but exotic software is one of very few ways of getting an installation in the same space as a guardian, and in particular a white guardian. Okay, discard. And this is exciting because, do I use Virus Splash or do I use Sidekick? It doesn't matter at this point, I think. I think Sidekick makes more sense. Yeah, so I'm going to use Sidekick to upload twice 2 red programs here. It only makes sense if I survive that I do it this way around. Because I could use Viral Splash and just put 1 here and then do an infect action with 2. But I'm actually going to do an infect action with 1. Now I can do this, remember, because this is a purple space and I've got my ghost here and my avatar is up there on a green installation on a purple space. So this is still my server. I'm doing all this on my server. Right, so then, yeah, my last action. I mean, I could have swapped this for this, but this is an interrupt. This is an OR. I can't use it for this and this. And I need at least 1 red command. So this isn't helping me. This is why I had to take Sidekick, not Catalyst. All right, so Viral Splash for its 1 red command. Oh, if I had DNI Rubu or something like that, something to get extra cards in there, that would have been awesome. But no, we're gonna just use Viral Splash for 1 red. Because it's down to the dice now. It really is. So I'm currently on 4, 5, 6. Plus 1 from here. I'm on 7. The SMC is on 4 plus 1. It's got a 1 supporter because it's an adjacent guardian. Gives it plus 1. So it's the SMC is on 5. So 1 less on my die than on the black die. They win on ties, and I win. And I can take out this. And that's my last card. And I had to throw everything into this. Okay, so I'm doing an infect action remotely with my ghost from up here. I need 1 less or be higher. This is to prevent me losing the game. Oh! Yes, come on! Oh, I love the drama of dice. I know a lot of people don't. And I'll confess, if I can play cards to make the die roll insignificant, I'm much happier. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we win. We win. We take out the Guardian. Wow. Madness. We've survived another turn. Okay, let's draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've still got to survive the data shift. Oh man, my card pulls are not great, are they? We still need to survive another turn. 2 more. All right, come on then. Let's see where this is going. So, start of turn. Remember, there's a start of turn effect on distributed defense. Each start of turn step, we place 1 black space on space 1 on purple. Okay. And I'm trying to avoid using the move action at all. Right, that's okay. Let's see what happens next. So where are we going? The first one is going to yellow 2 is here. The only adjacent space with a spark is this one. Wow, it's almost knocked out my blue installation. Second one. Come on then. Blue 2 is here. That's going to head to here instead. 6, yellow 6. There's 3, there's a 6. Yeah, so it's going yellow 6. This is making me feel very uncomfortable. Look at them. 1, 2, 3 guardians waiting to punish me. But we've survived again for the moment. We've got to see where the danger is. Where is the danger? Start of turn is going to put another black here. I don't care about that. I've completed the objective. I'm just trying to survive this. If this guardian gets hit, it's only going to hit odd numbers, isn't it? I think this area is the problem. Right, if 4 hits, this is fine because it's going to hit 5. 5 can't take a spark and it's going to do nothing because it's got no odds adjacent. So these are fine. This is not a danger. There's obviously danger here. So if any of these get hit, well, that one's fine. Right, what happens if this one gets hit? That's possibly a problem. It's going to hit 5, 1. Yeah, this one might be a problem. This one gets hit and creates a guardian and gets hit again. It's going to hit that one, which is going to hit here. That's going to create another one. So that's going to be 2 guardians. I might be okay. I mean, Viking likes to have you run out of guardians. Because we've got 2 back in the supply. That one hits that one. Yeah, that's on an even space. These are on evens, these are on evens. I think we're okay. I think we've survived. I think we've just done it. Do you know, I think we've done it. I mean, I could potentially do something about this one. I could potentially do something about these. All right. Well, let's swap out decrypt for data shift. Let's do that first. I could do a psionic scatter to shift and do shift, shift. Then I could do Piper, relocate 1 from anywhere on the network to your space. I can ghost to here, pull that one in. I could then do data shift, relocate up to 3 programs to your space, taken from among the spaces adjacent. So that one. Okay. Now I'm actually going to use data scan to infect here. So that's a red. So I've got 1, 2, 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2. Yeah, let's do an infect. Okay. I'm saving this for the moment. Duality. Okay. And again, I'm having to rely on the dice, which I don't like doing. So again, I'm 1 up. So equal or better will give me the victory. Ah, horrific. Okay, they got a 6. I got a 1. I'm losing a piece. Yeah, that was a fail. Okay, what do I do now? Oof. All that work. All that work. The dice didn't work for us that time, so we're just gonna have to gamble once more. So we're keeping duality. We're gonna draw our hand, which is another handful of blue. And you're gonna have to risk the dice again. And the only thing is, can I use Tokyo in any way? I don't think I can. I might be all right, you know. I might be okay. All right. Ah, oh, another catalyst. Deck, you're not working for me. Okay, this is it then. This is the start of turn. We're getting a black spark here. 2 whites. Green 3 is here. There's nothing adjacent. We're good. This is it. Last one. This is for victory. Yellow 5 is here. It's not going here. It's going to go adjacent to the higher space, which is this one. Green 6 gets a white guardian. But we're okay. We're okay. I think the only way this might have gone wrong is if this one triggered. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. I don't need to do anything more. Each avatar must be on a space with a green. That's it. Okay. We've survived the final turn. I don't need to do anything else. SMC attack phase. Well, this is gone. These will fight. Again, it's academic at this point. We lose that. These are okay. These are okay. These 2 fights. Okay, we win. Finally, we win. That's everything, I think. And we have succeeded in our goal. Victory. Wow, that was tight. That last turn, I was just thinking, is there anywhere that's dangerous? And I think we just tied it up. I think we really did. All right. Success. Come on, mother. Is that the best you've got? If there's one thing deckers can do, it's be in two places at once. Yeah. We were up there and down here the whole time. Congratulations, we have won. Our mission is a success. And that was Decker's Fragmented Servers. What an epic game. That, I mean, every game you play really does feel different, and you just do not know what challenges. I mean, I only used Tokyo Black's ability once. There was a couple of times when I might not have done, but yeah, he really helped us out at the beginning for sure. We have our victory. That's it. Those were our three. So we had double switch, data overload, distributed defense. We got all three of them, and we have won another game against Viking. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching. It was wonderful playing. It was a good day for it. Today was day one of Essenspiel. Day zero yesterday, the game was being handed out to reviewers. I think a few reviewers picked it up at Essenspiel. Today's day one, so the first day that the game was going on sale was today, and in honour of that, I will dedicate my victory to all those people who picked up the game today at Essen. If you did, let me know. Meanwhile, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.